Hi guys, welcome to the stream again. Just a quick sound check, if I may. Just let me know if it sounds okay. Good. It's a good start. So welcome back to the stream, guys. As you can see, I've managed to get the Eclipse 550 working. This new payware aircraft by Aerobask. This will be the first time I fly it. So I have no idea what it's like. I've had a fiddle around with the cockpit and whatever. It's pretty cool. The detail in this aircraft is just amazing. Really, really good. They've got all sorts of these, lots of cool little gadgets. Yeah, I'm looking forward to flying it. So that should be good. Hopefully you guys can experience this with me. So let's get started. I've updated, I don't know if any of you guys have had similar issues. I updated Windows 10 earlier, and my frame rates have dropped dramatically. I don't know whether that's a coincidence or not, but it's very strange. Now, it's not this aircraft, because I've tried other aircraft and it seems to be the same issue. So I don't know, as I say, I'm not sure if any of you guys have experienced something similar, but it's a little bit frustrating, if I'm honest. So all these cool little buttons, they sound pretty cool too. Turn up the brightness on the display and all that. Epic Zeus, I think this aircraft is going to be pretty cool. I think you're going to have to get it. I just love everything that they've done here. It's just so cool. You've got all these various, in fact you can see here, you've got maps, you've got terrain, weather. It's just really detailed. It's just insane. Nothing like I've seen before on X-Plane. TCAS system as well. Pretty cool, and of course you can zoom in, zoom out. You've got a flight plan. Of course you can add waypoints. And of course you've got this awesome map display here. So we're at Bristol in the UK, southwest of the UK, and I was planning to do a short flight to Exeter. As you can see, to operate this, you can just use your mouse scroll. It's really user friendly. Normally it takes a while to get to know how to use new aircraft. It seems really easy, to be fair. There we go, flight plan is done. Just direct to Exeter, no waypoints, anything like that. This is more really as of a test for this new aircraft. But yeah, it's very detailed, as you can see. Pretty impressive, really. There's all sorts of things here to play around with, and you can change the display and what have you. Yeah, it's really cool. I notice you can change the display here as well, as you can see. So we can leave that as it is, and we can alter the range and what have you. There are new hidden gaming modes supposed to increase performance. That's interesting, Topher. If anyone knows anything about that, I'd love to know about it. So let's get this beast started. Awesome sounds too. Hi Gamer201, hi Alex, and hi anyone else who's just joined. Welcome to the stream. You haven't missed much. We're just about to get started, which is good. I'm a bit frustrated though about the performance. It really has dropped. Seems to be okay at height, but it's definitely dropped. Anyway, let's see if we can enjoy it without caring about that too much. So, excuse me if I don't know how to operate this aircraft fully, because I've only had it for an hour. So I'll be learning it with you guys. So I'm hoping some of you are experts at this aircraft, so you can help me out. Hi Overlord and hi Caged. Is it worth buying this game if you have FSX? Is it much better? Don't get me started on that. That's a question I get asked a lot. Put it this way, I started with Microsoft Flight Sim since FS95, Flight Sim 95, and I went on, FSX, then P3D, and as soon as I discovered X-Plane, I deleted FSX Team Edition and P3D. I'm not looked back. This is just really cool. Really, really good. I don't miss it at all. In fact, I remember in the early days using X-Plane 11, I decided to go back to P3D just to see, to just remind myself, and very quickly I decided that I won't be doing that. So I deleted it completely, actually. Don't miss it at all. So, let's get flying, see what this beast is all about. Guys, how's the sound for you? Does it sound okay? The sounds for me is awesome, but I was more on about really the sound, my voice versus the aircraft sound ratio. Hopefully you can still see me, hear me okay. Hi Armand Z, or Armand Z should I say, in English. The level of detail on this aircraft is just really, really good. It's really impressive. So we're almost on the runway so we can take off. Some of you will be pleased to know that. Okay, landing lights, and I think we're good to go. So the runway's damp, hence the splash at the background. But I think we're just going to stay inside. Let's go for it. Wow, that's awesome. The sounds are really good. So as you can see at the bottom left hand side here, there's about a 5-knot wind, gusting to about 9. Yeah, it's pretty windy actually. You can see it shaking all over the place. Quite turbulent. Wow. Yeah, this this is quite extreme actually. This thing is a little rocket. So I'm getting a warning. I have no idea what the warning is. Oh wow. Is it possible? It looked like I had an engine fire. Did I really just have an engine fire? Okay, that was not planned, guys. I think I've just had an engine failure. My left engine's gone out. Epic Zeus, I don't think it was the flaps. It seems like had a warning of engine fire warning. Because when I had when I was on the outside view, it looked like there's a lot of smoke coming off the engines. But I thought that was just, I don't know, I thought that was just part of the effects. But I've lost engine 1. Okay. Also, this weather's not too great. So I'm going to have to plan to land back at Bristol now, unfortunately. So it's just there to my left. I think once I land I'm going to alter the weather because this is way too shaky. That's very frustrating. Sorry guys. It's supposed to be just a nice flight to Exeter, but I'm going to have to land and fix the engine. Yesterday, the stream, for those of you on the stream yesterday, it was very random, and already this is starting to be come across very random. Epic Zeus even, I think that's a good idea. Let me just see if I can start it up again. No, that engine's completely gone. Wow, okay. Isn't that interesting? I did not pay attention to the temperature. I think one of you mentioned temperature. Hi Sencho, so did you find solution to that huge haze fog in the night flying? So I'm not sure what you mean actually. Armand Z, you want to see me land? You just want to see me crash, don't you? No, we should be good. I think I can make the final turn now. This is not not the weather that I want to be flying in really right now. So I think if I just tune, let's see, airport, let's go for that one, runway 27, there you go. Wow, this is shaking all over the place. I'm going to lower the undercarriage now as well. So when I get on the ground and repair this plane, to remember when I take off next time, keep a close eye on the temperature. I'm Z. I don't know if you're new to the stream, but tradition on my stream is that when I land, we do a replay and then you have to rate it. So I sort of try and take landings seriously. But with this weather, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are getting dizzy watching this. I'm deliberately trying to go higher so I can, because it's quite a long runway. That's very annoying. I had to do that. But that's one of the other things. I can't remember who asked the question, but about what's the difference between, or why X-Plane's better. This is the kind of thing I really like about X-Plane. Sometimes it is random. How many of you guys have had bird strikes in X-Plane? It's cool, you get all sorts of random things. Okay, let's get this on the ground. Whoa, there's a lot of wind shear here.
20, 10.
Come on, we can do this. Whew. That's quite stressful. Okay, so I'm just going to taxi this back to the ramp, and then we can get it repaired. Yeah, of course I've only got one engine, so I'm having to give it quite a bit of throttle to taxi. Let's backtrack. So yeah, Toph, I managed to land it with one engine. The weather's the thing that I was worried about more than anything. I've done quite a lot of engine failure landings, so I wasn't too worried about that. But thank you for the rating. Thank you, Nathan. Welcome to the stream. And welcome, Daniel. Am I going to put my gears down? Yep, they're definitely down. It's just this aircraft's quite low. Thank you, Scott and Armand. I know there's no entry this way, but whoops, shouldn't have turned a little bit early then. Just want to get this plane fixed so we can continue our flight. So I must remember to keep an eye on the temperatures when I take off. Okay, let's do this. So I'm just going to park up here and I'm just going to reset, just get everything repaired. What we'll do, let's do a quick replay. And then I can get things back to normal again. So how far back I need to go back for this replay? That's probably a little bit too far, but it's okay. Whoops. Let's go back a little bit. That'll do. Yeah, I had quite a lot of wind shear. You can see it. Look, ooh, see that? At least I didn't crash it. Not too bad. Not too bad. Hi James. Glad you can make it. I want you all to say hi to James. James looks after me all the time. So please be nice to him. Let's do one more replay from a different angle. Let's do end of the runway. There we go. See, can you do that in FSX or P3D? Okay, that should be good enough. So guys, you got to rate this landing now. Normally I say 0 to 5, but let's do 0 to 10. Not too bad. Okay, let's get back and fix this aircraft. Okay, so what we need to do, edit failures. This is a slight bug, so it takes quite a while for it to load, which is a bit annoying, but okay, fix all systems. So for those of you that are new to X-Plane, this is where you see all your failures. You can actually set failures and you can reset them and all sorts of things. It's really cool. So you can go to engine, failure, you can do flame out, fire, engine separation. There's all sorts of cool things that you can do. Wings as well, the wings can fall off and all sorts of things. It's really cool. World, I think that's where you see things like you get water and fuel and bird strike and smoking cockpit. It's amazing, really amazing what you can do with this. So let's see if we've got the engine back. Let's hope it's working. Although initial signs don't look too good. Well, I'm getting a warning here. Left air extinguisher extinguished. Okay. For some reason, it does not want to start. Let's go off. Try again. Dismiss. See if we... Okay. Wonder if that fixes it. Nope. So, anyone expert in this Aerobask aircraft? No idea how to get this back up and running. there anything here? No. I mean, that's all reset, so I would have expected it to be working again, but clearly not. Where's Epic Zeus? Epic Zeus, any ideas? I mean, anything I can do is just reset it altogether. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's have a look. See if I change the livery. Wow, that's flamboyant. Go for that one. Okay, hopefully should be good. Okay, let's try again. Hey, that's more like it. Guys, we have a good engine now. Right, before I forget, let's turn this down, I think. Okay, it's more like it. I think I interrupted the engine start. let's try it again. Okay. There we go. Hi Pasa. Hi Effie. Hi Adib. Welcome all. Welcome. It definitely was not a planned engine failure. In fact, I seem to be having a problem with that engine still. So I don't know whether maybe let's try edit failures again. Something's up. I wonder actually. Please don't embarrass me. Fuel. No, fuel's okay. That would have been extremely embarrassing. That wouldn't have caused the fire anyway, to be fair. Left extinguisher extinguished, I guess. That's what it's supposed to say. No, that engine is definitely not happy. I really don't know what's going on here. Let's see if there's something here we can do. Ground. No. Fuel. Luggage empty seat. Sound. Okay. So, only thing we can do is let's choose a completely different aircraft and that might reset it. Hopefully. Only one way to find out. Okay, and now let's go back to it. Let's hope it works. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Thank you, Tofa. Yeah, it could have ended a lot worse, but I made it back to the airport, landed. I was hoping we can get it fixed and get back up and running by now, but unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be working out. But we'll see. So this is one of the other issues I noticed with this aircraft. So for those of you who don't know, I've been trying to get this aircraft working for some time. So I contacted the developer, one of the main developers. I think he could be actually the developer, Epic Zeus, can tell us. And he told me how to fix it. But it takes an awful lot of time to load, as you can see. No idea why. I haven't asked him why just yet, but I will. It always looks like it's going to freeze, and then it just suddenly loads out of the blue. Normally with other aircraft it goes through this loading process there, and you can see all sorts of things going on. But this one, it almost freezes there. There we go, starting to move again. Just freezes there for a while and then it's okay. Very strange. Anyway, let's hope it's working now. I can't promise though, because on X-Plane sometimes when you've completely broken airplane, you have to get it fixed, but I don't know, we'll see. Okay, I think, let's see how we get on with it. Wow, this is completely cold and dark. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, wish me luck. Oh, that's more like it. Right. I really have to be careful now when I take off. Let's change this. Back. Let's find the nearest. There we go. We want Echo, Golf, Tango, Echo. There we go. Direct to. Awesome. Right, I think we're good to go. Shouldn't be parked on the grass really. There we go. Okay, so we need to keep a very close eye on the temperature. We really do not want another engine failure. You guys are going to leave the stream. I like that raindrop effect on the screen. That's pretty cool. Now this jet, it's quite a small jet, doesn't have windscreen wipers, but it's not needed. As soon as we build up some speed, it's fine. And it's quite light rain too. Right, let's be careful now, otherwise we're going to have to change your aircraft altogether. I'm not even going full throttle here, just because I'm worried. Okay. Everything's looking okay at the minute. I've never felt this nervous flying a jet. weather's a little bit better too. That was a little bit annoying. Hi Danny, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I mean, you did miss something. I went to take off and head towards my destination. I ended up having an engine failure, completely unplanned. Managed to land it okay. Wanted to get it fixed, but I couldn't for whatever reason, so I had to restart it. But I think we're good now, hopefully. So I think it should have somewhere here GPS. Let's have a look. CDI. There we go. And then we have autopilot here. Let's see. Does anyone know if this, I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but I don't think it has autothrottle, does it? I think we've just got, we have altitude hold. There. Okay, and then we've got vertical speed there. Let's get this baby to climb a little bit more. And then I think we can get this locked on. There we go. She said something then, but I couldn't quite hear what she said. So, let's see if we can alter the sound warnings. There we go. Good. I think we can hold that. I think I need to throttle back a little bit. Don't want another engine fire, do we? So, hi Death Skull, welcome to the stream. The fun is just starting, yeah, Scott, that's what I'm worried about. A dual engine now. Ah, okay, so parser, let's have a look. Oh yeah, you're right. There we go. Awesome, thank you very much. That's useful to know. Brilliant. See, this is one of the reasons I love the stream. I end up learning from you guys more than you guys probably learn from me. This is not for your entertainment. This is just for me to learn how to use this. How about that? So we're in the southwest of England in the UK, and as you can see I'm using auto scenery here, specifically Bing Maps. And I'm using the default environment, so I'm not using Xenviro in this flight. What views do we have? There we go, that's a full view. We're inside the cabin. I really can't explain I'm fairly confident it is, but my performance right now, as you can see, is around the 27 FPS. For those of you who are new to the stream, that's pretty awful for me. Normally when I stream I can get around 45, it's noticeably slow. Earlier today I updated Windows 10, so I don't know whether that's anything to do with it, which is a bit frustrating. But we'll soon find out. I hope they fix it somehow. So, how far have we got to go? 24 nautical miles, so it's not too far now. It's a very short flight. How many of you have this aircraft then? It's pretty cool. I bought it last week but I couldn't get it to work, but finally managed to get it working, which is good. It's awesome. There we go, just about to make out the airport there in the distance. So let's explore this. I think I can set up ILS and stuff like that here, which is pretty cool. So let's have a look. Waypoint, airport, runways. There we go. So that's not the airport that I want actually. So let's see. We should be able to click on. There we go. That's what I wanted. Waypoint info, runways, and then we're going to land on 26. How's the wind? Yep, definitely 26. We've got 2 knots from coming from the west. Do that, and if I switch this back, can't remember how it enabled it now. It's it's pretty sure it's here. Let's go back and have a look. Flight plan. I need it on nav mode. But can't remember how I did it. Ah, it's here I think. Yep, there we go. So that's nav 1, that's what we wanted, there we go. So hopefully that should tune in soon, although I'm quite high up. So I think I better start descent. Let's get down to 3,000, and that'll do. Let's get this beast slowed right down. Good. Hi Noel LP and hi SM. Can I fly the 777? Yes, I can, after this, if you like. That's interesting, James. Not thought of that. So you mean when I right mouse click on X-Plane and just do compatibility mode, just do Windows 7, is that what you mean? really liking this aircraft. It's really, really good. It's very detailed, but at the same time it's really easy to use. This is the first time I've flown it, and I've learned most things just during the stream. It's pretty impressive. Let me just make sure this actually ILS is tuned correctly. Yeah, it is. Very impressive. How's the temperatures doing? Yeah, it's good. So for those of you who recently joined the stream, I went to take off earlier and I had an engine failure. The left engine caught fire, so I had to turn back, land, start all over again. Hi glider enthusiast, welcome to the stream. On your circle runway stream, could you put a link to it please? Link to, I don't assume the video. Do you mean the actual runway? If it is, unfortunately I can't because I don't own it and I don't have permission to do that, sadly. James, yes, this is the Aerobask. So Aerobask is just one of the developers for add-on aircraft. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn up, I'm going to make it a bit lighter guys so you can see the scenery. There we go, how about that? We're just overflying the airport, and then I can do a turn, come back and land on runway 26. Okay, I think I need to get this even lower now.
Approaching altitude.
Wrong way, turn this way, so I need to turn 090. Good, good. How are we doing altitude? I think I'm going to descend down to 2,200. I think that'll be okay. Yeah, unfortunately I can't share that because I don't have the permission to. I'd love to because I had a ridiculous amount of comments on that video, and a lot of the comments were, how can I get the runway? I can see me flying this jet more often. It's a very fun little jet to fly. Okay, I think I need to get this down to 110 knots and let's descend even further. On the last flight I didn't notice whether the glide slip and localizer was working. It hasn't tuned in here, so I don't know if that's an X-Plane 10 bug, because some of my other payware aircraft, the ILS doesn't work. So, seems to be the case with this one too. Good evening, ex-Avioni. Could I make a video of all the best add-ons for X-Plane 11? I could do, it would be quite a long video. I have quite a lot of add-ons for X-Plane. But I was thinking of doing reviews. I don't know whether you guys would be interested in that kind of thing. But if you are, I don't mind doing some review videos of some of the payware stuff that I have. I have quite a lot of stuff. Hi, Idados. It is a pay-what aircraft. And hi, AF Liney. Welcome guys to the stream. You all look new. Don't recognise your names. Right, let's get this.
Autopilot disconnect.
Let's get this on the ground. Okay, so the localizer just did something, but I can't. Oh yeah, and we got glide slope as well by the looks of it. That's good. So it is working. So we are 3 nautical miles, so I think we can bring the undercarriage down for sure. Okay, there we go, look at that view. Still far too high, so I need to lower this a little bit more. There we go, we're on the glide path now. Let's just leave it, let it sit there, and then the localizer is also becoming active. So for those of you who are not familiar with sort of ILS landings, so if you notice here at the bottom,
500.
I'm trying to line up this green line with the green arrows, and this green diamond should be in the middle here.
400.
Hence why we're seeing 1 white and 3 reds. There we go. 2 white and 2 reds is what you're aiming for, so you know you're on the correct glide path. I'm sure a lot of you already know that, but just in case one of you doesn't.
300.
That's the outer marker,
200.
I believe. So
100.
if I go quiet, I like to concentrate on the landing, because you know what's coming up? A replay, and you guys got to rate this.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Not too bad. Not too bad. May have been a little bit heavy, but we'll see. We'll see soon. Sounded like it's still raining. Yep, still raining. Wet runway. Okay, I'll just taxi it back to the ramp and then we can watch the replay. So remember guys, 0 to 10 is the rating scale. For those of you new to the stream, I've got a bit of a thing going here, so as you can see some of them have already started rating the landing. So for those of you who are followers of my stream, normally I do get you to rate it out of 5, but we're going to change it to 10 because a lot of people sort of try and rate it out of 10. It seems like the natural thing to do. So between 0 and 10, and I don't get offended, just a bit of fun. It's a bit of a weird angle to taxi the aircraft. Okay, I think this spot here will do. So since I altered my joystick settings, so now I've got the round, what I was using previously for aileron trim, I'm using it for the steering. So it's the tiller, I think they call it. So I can steer the aircraft very accurate now compared to what I could do with the rudder, which is pretty cool. There we go. Let's get the engines off, get those doors opened. I think we can do that here anyway. So ground, door. So let's watch the replay, shall we? How far back do I need to go? Okay, a little bit further and I think we're good. Here we go. Welcome to those of you who just joined. Hi William. Hi Matty. Hi Geronimo. Sorry if I didn't pronounce it correctly. Gemini Bros for life. Have I missed anyone? Hopefully not. Hey, that wasn't too bad, guys, was it? Not too bad at all. It's not engine smoke actually, it's just it's water wash, because I've set the conditions to damp, so that's supposed to be water, not engine smoke. So we want to see this from a different view now, don't we? Okay, let's move it back a little bit. I think that'll do. Yes, of course, Passer. I'll show you the settings that I've got. I've had to turn it down. I did a Windows 10 update and it's messed up my performance. Yeah, of course, I'm happy to show you that. Not too bad, was it? I think 8 is a fair score. It was definitely not a 10, and I doubt it was a 9 either. Okay, so the next aircraft I'm going to fly is the 777 because I promised someone that I'm going to do that. So let's get it loaded up. And we're going to go for, let's go for Malaysian Airlines. I quite like the livery of this. Yeah, hi Neil, and welcome to the stream. I do agree, default airports in X-Plane are much better than P3D or FSX. And I should be able to hear the sounds of the airport terminal. Believe it or not, I get copyright infringements on YouTube for that, because it gets picked up by this stupid company, because apparently it sounds like one of their music, one of their songs. Must be rubbish songs for it to sound like this. Okay, I think I need this set up with engines running, because it's going to take a while otherwise. Okay. I'm hoping it's going to do that for me. This is a big beast, by the way. I'm pretty confident 777 does not fly in and out of this airport. But I'll try and keep it interesting on the stream, so we can give it a go. Okay. I don't think this is starting up. See if there's an option here. I don't think there is, but... Okay, so the only way to do this is, as you all probably know, we go for the Cessna and then back to the 777. Okay, there we go. Hopefully it should start up with all the engines on. Yep, that's what I wanted. Good, good. So the sounds on this aircraft are amazing. Really, really cool. So let's get push back. So what I might do, I'm going to load up Exenviro, because some of you are new, and I think you deserve to see Exenviro. So for those of you who don't know what Exenviro is, it's an environment add-on. So you get awesome sky, colours, haze, clouds. Just adds a lot more realism to X-Plane. So I'm going to stick with that. If it gets too hazy, then we can disable it, but I think if it stays like this, I think we're good. So, have we got the tug? Yep. Let's get this thing back. So guys, what do you think of the detail on this? An approach in Parrot. I'm not sure what Parrot is. Xavioni. Sorry, Parser, I did promise to show you the settings, so there we go. Normally, when I'm not streaming, I've got this on 8 times, and that is it. Reflection, minimal, number of objects, high. This, for me, is the perfect setup. Now, I've just noticed something very interesting. The performance, the FPS just suddenly jumped up, even with this 777. So I'm thinking that Aerobask aircraft, I did try a default aircraft, and I was certain that it was the Windows upgrade, but I'm starting to doubt that, because the performance on this aircraft is pretty good, and it's a pretty detailed aircraft, to be fair. I think that will do. Let's get rid of the push parking brakes. I think we need some wipers in here. Okay, I think we're good to go. So guys, for those of you who are new to the channel, and subscribe if you want to see more of these streams and videos that I upload. And if you haven't, yeah, I would appreciate if you like the video too. Hope you're enjoying it, that's the main thing. Yeah, this aircraft is far too big for this airport. You wait and see how powerful this beast is, this 777. It's like a rocket. Check out that engine heat. It's just incredible, isn't it? I love the sound of this jet. It's just awesome. Tell you it's a rocket. So I wasn't sure whether you can hear me, so I stopped talking. Now I'm overspeeding, so I need to slow the speeds down now. Should be okay. There we go. Let's hold this altitude. Let's do that. There we go. So guys, what did you think of the detail when I took off? Pretty impressive, isn't it? Glider enthusiast? No, I don't use VATSIM. I tried IVAL, I think IVOA or whatever it's called. I found it really complicated. I need to spend a bit of time learning how to use them really. The one that I'm tempted to try is Pilot Edge. I know you have to pay for it, but I've heard quite a lot of good things about it. I'm just gonna change the weather, match real world conditions. Why does the water look like that? Yeah, and James, the runway. So this is the effect that you saw is because of the damp conditions. So when you set in the weather, so let's go back to it. See what it's done now. Has it applied new weather? Not sure if it has. Yeah, so when you have damp conditions, let's go back to manual. So here, you get that horrible effect. They need to fix it, really. Let's delete that wind. It's going crazy, isn't it? There we go. So now if we look at that runway, we don't get that effect anymore, see? It's fine. That's interesting, Exeter Avioni. I don't have that continent, that region installed on X-Plane just yet, unfortunately. Otherwise I would. Thank you, Glide Enthusiast. Hope to see you again soon. I must admit, I've not seen that airport, Paro. Victor Quebec, Papa Romeo. I have to check it out sometime. For those of you new to the stream, or X-Plane altogether, I want to know your opinion on this. What do you think? Does it look good? I don't think anyone could argue with why FSX is better than this E3D. I really can't see how anyone thinks that. So, I think we're gonna fly to Echo Golf Golf Delta, where we took off from earlier, which is just there. So we need to, let's get that compass. So that'll do. Thank you, Danny. Thanks for joining. Hope to catch you again soon. Take care. Null LP, it could be something that I do in the future in terms of an idea for a video, but I'm not totally happy with this release for X-Plane 11. They did mention that they're working on a big update which is going to dramatically improve the performance. So once that's ironed out and all the payware stuff has been updated, then I can start focusing on doing proper flights. Neil, what's overcast like? It's pretty good, to be fair, but this is currently using real weather, I think. Well, yeah, it's X-Enviro, so it's always real weather. So unfortunately I can't change it to show you it. So it's glitching a little bit now, only because I'm entering an area of scenery where it's going to ask me to accept something. It doesn't always do it, but it may not. Hopefully it won't. Yeah, it seems okay now. Hi, Mathis. No, this is the 777, as James just highlighted. what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn, I'm going to make it a little bit later in the day, because some of you are new to the stream. I want to show you what it looks like at dusk. There we go. I'm not going to go too dark, that's probably enough. So you can see the city lights now have lit up. You can just about see the airport where I'm going to land. So let's set up the approach. Okay, yep, that's all good. Let's get this down to 4,000 feet. Good, good. So, again, for any of you who are new to my channel, I have an interesting video. I don't know if you guys saw it. It's a circular runway video. So some supposedly genius came up with the idea of building circular runways. So I decided to test it in X-Plane, and it caused a lot of, it stirred a lot of debate about it. Now, if you watch the video, you will see, not necessarily that video, I did a video shortly afterwards, and it was a stream. I was streaming with that concept, and you will see why the idea sucks. It will never work. But if you haven't checked it out, you should. It's quite funny. Apparently one of my friends told me that the video featured on one of the TV channels here in the UK. So yeah, it's had quite a lot of views. I think it's had 120,000 views or something like that. That's pretty cool. Now this aircraft definitely has issue with the glide slope, so with the ILS system, so the instrument landing system. So I'm going to have to manually fly this. I think we should be maybe still a little bit too close. I'm going to use some air brakes because this thing really does struggle to slow down. Now you might think the flats sound too loud on this, but that's exactly how it sounds on a 777. It's really loud, especially if you sit anywhere near the wing. Hi Ved, good to see you again. Personally, I think X-Enviro is, you do get a performance hit when you use X-Enviro compared to the default, for sure. Have you noticed the same thing? Right, I'm going to manually fly this, land this, because as you can see, glide slope and localizer does not work. So, where are we? There we go. We're doing good. I think I need to slow it down a little bit more.
2500.
Let's get the landing lights on. How are we doing now? Undercarriage. So guys, what do you think of the lighting? Very impressive, isn't it? I feel that I'm too low here, but it's okay. Nothing we can't fix. Yeah, Ved, I would wait. I'm sure an update's coming very soon. So guys, I'm going to concentrate on this landing, so sorry if I'm not too chatty. Yeah, it's a shame that the ILS doesn't work, but they'll fix it soon. Let's get rid of that portion because it's put me off. Believe it or not, Avioni, the frames are not that good for me. Normally during the stream I'll get around 45, so something's not too happy. And when I'm not streaming, I can get around 55. But this is a good thing about X-Plane. Even if you get 25 frames, you don't get that feeling of stuttering. It's pretty good, it's still fairly smooth. So this landing looks to be good.
300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
That felt pretty good. Again, I'm not going to say too much until we see the replay. They were happy. I really like this airport. This is one of my favourite airports in X-Plane. It's situated on top of a hill, so you can see everything around you really clearly. It's really awesome. There's a VW camper. It's a typical thing you see here in the southwest of England. Okay, we'll taxi it back to the gate and then we can watch the replay. There's a few things glitchy here, so there we go. Welcome, Eric, and hi, Frederick. And welcome, Potato. I think that's the first potato I've had in the stream, so good to have you on the stream. Did that camper van beat me? I think he did, didn't he? He was much quicker than me. Yeah, I really do like the scenery around here. It's really awesome. This airport is only about 35 minutes away from me. I don't live too far from it. Maybe a little bit more, 40 minutes or so. I think I'm going to turn, I'm going to go to this ramp here. You gotta love the 777, it's an awesome jet, isn't it? Do. Good. So, what we need to do is check out the replay. To really switch off the engines before these guys get to me. I should have switched on the excuse me, the APU. That should come alive in just a second. There we go. Okay, let's check out the replay. It was quite a fairly long taxi, so I think, yep, that's where we would be. So in replay, the wing flex is a little bit glitchy, and also the undercarriage is not like it's supposed to. So remember guys, you've got to rate this landing 0 to 10. felt like it was a good landing. Oh yes. I'm not gonna lie, that was good. Let's go back and check out that view. How about that, guys? What do I deserve? That's a big beast. Screwed up on taxiing there. Okay, so there we go. So I think all this needs to be off. Taxi lights. Let's drive up that, and then no idea what just happened there. The screen went blue. Did you see that? Wow. Isn't that interesting? That is the most random thing I've ever seen on this. It's never happened. So guys, any questions? Anyone wants to know anything? I think that's probably it for the stream. But happy to hang fire for 5 or so minutes if anyone wants to ask any questions about what they've seen today or anything else really. It's quite late here, 1 AM in the UK. And I've got a pretty long weekend ahead. I might actually go flying in a couple of days. The detail on this is just incredible. Reflections, lighting, even check out the undercarriage. It's strange because it looked like a blue screen of death, James, but it wasn't. There's something inside the cockpit, which is really bizarre. I should have opened all the doors. That would have helped, wouldn't it? I think this deploys the balloon chutes, actually, if that's what you call them, the slides. Check this out. Isn't that cool? The detail on that wing is just amazing. It really is amazing. So there we go, there we have it. So, William Tell, which update are you referring to? Aha, is that really what the update that screws it up? That's interesting. Hi Mattia, unfortunately you've come at the wrong time. And thank you James, it's very kind of you. Thanks for your help as always. So, I wonder why that specific update screws with the frame rates. That's very bizarre. Those pilots are really sad, they need to go home now. They just sat there waiting for something to happen. Okay, well I think that's all I have time for, guys. Thank you very much for joining once again. I hope you enjoyed it. It was it started off a bit crazy. Went to take off and had an engine failure. It was actually not an engine failure. Well, eventually it was an engine failure, but it was an engine fire. Totally random, was not planned. Totally unexpected. But the rest of the stream was pretty straightforward, which is good. Yesterday was very random. We were doing carrier landings and even shuttle re-entry. That's not something I normally do on the stream, but still, it was fun. I think everyone enjoyed it. But yeah, so thank you very much. And as James just mentioned, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I very much appreciate it. That way you'll get notifications next time I'm live. And hopefully you'll join us again soon. Thank you James, and thank you everyone. Hope to see you all again soon. Take care guys, bye.